dead. Our first reader tonight will be Zach Wise, Ziam Wise. He's also in the film tonight, along with several other people here. The film about an hour and a half long. We'll probably start that after the reading. But go ahead and welcome Mr. Wise up here. If you can just shout at us, that'd be awesome.
Oh, totally. No problem. No problem. Carry on, the book mistress said. She held my heart in one hand and library card in the other. She checked me out as I did so with her. Library science, her speciality. The art of reading is mine. Going through so many stages instead of losing myself within pages. Swimming in paper-cut confessions instead of holding on to dearest dancing possessions. And still, she thinks she knows me. Thank you. So I believe in a bit of tribute. A friend of mine and also another fellow poet, Brian Kahinde. I often see him reading pieces that were written by others, sometimes alive, sometimes dead. And I believe in bringing a tribute to this. So this is from the book With the People from the Bridge by Dmitris Lyacos, and I'll actually be doing a review on it, so in a way this will be educational. And it's all one piece, so I'm going to just read a little excerpt. Time passed. I went out again and fetched some water. A sip helps my stomach. It soothes me and I can lie down for a little, in sleep again, your voice coming strong. I couldn't. I stood up and was banging on the lid until it broke. I took it out. I pulled her and turned her on her side. I lifted her up. She fell again. Time passed. In the end, I got her out. I let her down and went to see the blankets in case the wind had blown it away. I went again, laid down beside her. I was tired. Enough light. A white worm, long. A finger digging all by itself. Leave something for me. Something will be left in the end. A tooth from her mouth. Something for me. A tooth. Broken. Hair stuck on her skin. She had sweated a lot. That smell beside me. I couldn't sleep. Then I slept a little. When I woke up, I was holding her in my arms. Later again, I was searching for her in my sleep, the way I used to back then. A hand that was drawing me in, didn't know how. Earth had gotten into my eyes, and they were smarting. Then I slept and was woken again by the dogs that had come and were barking on top. I shouted to them. They were startled and fled. And then I went back to sleep. Thank you. You can never go wrong with the Greeks. Never. And this is a little piece of something new. Never thought I'd be able to write a piece like this while working at a car dealership, but oh, miracles do happen, people. Welcome to Monument Chevrolet. Oh, sorry. Oh, damn your classical conditioning. All right. Hypocrisy's beauty beneath monarchy. 1. Be a good king and kiss this divinity ring, like the rulers preceding you, like the ancestors before you. 2. To the ones who birthed you, there is no future in the calibrated coordinates above. To the ones who foretold your first sunrise, there is no past to write about. To the ones who carried you to the candid river, Victorian undersea castles await fathoms below. To the ones who exposed you to Chicago's utopia, They were enamored by your obsession with metropolitan life. Ordinary yet contrary, you bathed in the Dead Sea and exited as a lively pillar of salt. Salt of the earth, dissolved after unresolved issues, brought forth raindrop after raindrop. The sky water is committing stormicide, pounding the soil at full speed and velocity. 3. Well, what about the primordial scrolls? Archaic archives locked away in the doldrums of the dreaded underworld, tainted Tartarus, the hell, the place where La Llorona wept for 8 years straight. She was someone's querida once, but betrayal took the semblance of a black-hearted bastard who embraced cowardice, like a homesick dependent clinging tightly to madre y padre. Leering Lobo over the Luna, steering clear of the treacherous pack. She knows I can commit, but can I evade the graveyard train? Fogarty wails about 30 stone people in bone-made boxes, carrying their corpses, imprisoned within a place where the worms never slumber. I praise them to the tombs of the dead. I thank them to the unmarked graves. There is no greater gift than eternity under anonymity. 4. I take you for granted because I know that imitation is the sincerest form of immaturity, and inspiration is the sincerest form of flattery. Those gods of insanity did not realize just how one goes about living a mortal life in a pending series of death traps. Still, these rustic shelters hold fond memories of a childhood left behind so soon. How quaint, how queer, the fictional fox who brings news is here, ready to spread socioeconomic gossip to the mouths and ears of citizens who believe any pair of sentences they undeniably hear. 5. Be a decent queen and desensitize this Renaissance man to the New Age scene, like the commoners among you, like the descendants after you. Thank you. How am I doing so far, buddy boy? Awesome sauce. My brother was recently accepted into this great school. I was thinking about attending this one as well until my Chicago roots took me by surprise, beckoned me. So I dedicate this to my brother and to that school up in Boulder, Colorado, where Ann Waldman teaches, where Allen Ginsberg founded. It's called Naropa Envy. If only for a moment the opal moon could dim its light on the disembodied poetics, protégés of Waldman, the peace activists study every aspect that puts their goals in line. The eco-artists plant their seeds in the newfangled ground where earthworms tailgate the next monogamous feeling. They are aroused by photosynthesis. Eat the light. Absorb the light. Consume the light! Watch the flowers erect themselves. The circle of life walks the same walk but steps in the opposite direction. Moonlight mountain madness sways. Like the waving palm trees in the central area, all travesties tremble and dissuade newcomers to repeat false prophetic warning nights. Sip on your glass of cultivation. Defend your thesis to the bitter end. It is both an infant and a milestone. The frat parties are meditation gatherings. The kegs are filled to the brim with spring water. Before graduation takes place at the Castle of the Sun, enroll and enlighten an aspiring collegiate.
Another point?
Do what?
Another point?
Would you like that?
Yes.
Awesome sauce. All right. Screw you, Hallmark. Here I come. All right. Oh, goodness gracious, Great Balls of Fire. This one was extremely early on. Flying Love. Your skin glows like the pear, blossoms numb as the lotus, in the purest hope of spring. My heart follows your harp-like voice and leaps like a white tiger at the whisper of your name. The evening floats in on a great eagle wing. I am comforted by your coat that I carry into the twilights of rainbeams and hold next to my heart. I am filled with hope that I may dry your tears. In the quiet, I listen for the last gunshot. I wait in the moonlight so that we may glide as one in search of the mystical ring of love. Thank you. All right. Weasel, how many minutes left? Okay, right on. Okay. This one's pretty self-explanatory. Botticelli's Ecstatic Tears. These are nights that bring us closer together. Behind your natural scent, sweetest darling thing, you are most beautiful when naked. Your nude form, symbol of freedom. Screw the typical sexist statements and move on to the larger scale and picture. These are nights that make me realize you're a what? Not the what, but who you are. Blessing for the non-believer, cure for the ill, youth for the elderly, high for the low. Only tears that you view are of joy, you Venus, you vision. Botticelli cries for all plastic surgery operations. You need no masking makeup. Natural nude beauty is you in any way you see. You are the gallery piece I wish could be a three-dimensional portal, a crossover for the gentleman. You cause every hair on the body to rise to the occasion of meeting your neo body and lotus petal eyelashes. With one kiss, lost the train of thought. Conductor fell off the tracks and into your liberty trance. Clothes restrain us. Clothes hide the true you. Call me the affection. Call me the cuddler. Call me what happens when I stay beyond the morning of refreshment, holding your form gently against these hands that will caress your needing cheeks. You are the everlasting flame of the future. You are always going to burn brighter than this life as it so happens. Bit by bit, we decimate and ascend to your platinum heaven. We are next in line. Thank you. If I don't talk about insanity soon, I might just go insane. Reverse madness method. Indeed, it is true how the psyche works, how we think, how we talk, how we move. What plan did we instigate? What part of the brain do we lack to introduce sanity? Blueprints of neighbors' houses, blood stains of past victims, no turning back. No going back. Reverse madness method. Better than Havel's classic conditioning or Freud's wild theories. Up there with Nietzsche. Think like a demigod. Create thoughts. Destroy fair game. You already have the body and the single-celled brain. Execute your plan and release the mad beast from within. I think you're ready now. Thank you. And then the last one. Okay. Universe, away. Out with the old. In with the delusional. Listen here. Can't you see the universal mind has taken a trip, taken a dip into apocalyptic waters? The unborn wasteland rots and reeks of injustice in the system. Walking on the grisly road of pacifism stops immediately as a derelict is shot in his dirt-clotted back several times. A madman's maniacal laugh is heard. Poetry lives. Thank you so much.